York City. Thanks for coming out today. Go ahead, who's got the first question?
Dan, all the way in the back, right here, straight ahead. I'll start with the champion, Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, right here. Being a defending champion, fighting in Madison Square Garden against arguably the pound-for-pound best is something that every fighter probably dreams for. So I guess, how does it feel that this is something that you are going to achieve, everything I just listed out?
Yeah, this is what I got in this sport for, big challenges, big moments. I'm excited for the challenge and I look forward to it. I'm excited for this on Saturday night.
I was about to ask that. What do you make of the kind of frosty reception you have here in New York?
Say that again?
What do you think of the kind of frosty reception you have from the crowd?
I love it, you know. I love this shit. This is the atmosphere I'm looking forward to Saturday night. It's going to be a good night.
Last week you did an interview and you said you felt it was your job to put Islam in his place and show that he would never be good at welterweight. So after being around him and facing off, does he look like an actual welterweight when you face off with him?
Yeah, it's a big challenge. I'm looking forward to it, and it's my time.
Question for Islam.
Thank you guys, thank you.
I'll start with the crowd. You know, you've been asking to fight here at Madison Square Garden for a long time. You're looking to make history. You're obviously the fan favorite here. What do you make of your reception here at Madison Square Garden?
Well, become every day close to the fight, very excited, you know. When I was in Australia, in Perth, the crowd support my opponent. Now in US and people support me. Thank you guys, it's amazing.
And have you allowed yourself to envision wrapping a second belt around your waist in Madison Square Garden?
This is my dream and I'm like very close to my dream. All my professional career when I was lightweight champion, my dream to become double champion, you know, and 2 more days.
Jack, in breaking down this fight, Michael Bisping told me he believes you have probably the best boxing in the UFC. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so.
Islam, what do you think? You fought some very good boxers. Is Jack the best, you think, going into this fight?
Oh, guys, what do you think? I don't know, you know. All fighters have good striking. Yeah, Jack one of the best, and I'm also a good striker. Let's see who is better.
And another one for you, Islam. I know you have the belt in front of you now, but you are technically the challenger coming into this fight. How is your mindset different, challenging for a belt as opposed to defending it?
I feel I'm still champion, man. I don't lose my belt to anyone, and I just coming to get second one.
This is the first time in the United States that you're actually not being booed, but instead everybody's rooting for you. First of all, are you surprised with such a reception? And second of all, do you think it's because they finally understand how great you are? They know your greatness.
Thank you all of. Thank you everybody who coming today, and really happy to fight in biggest arena in the world. And when the whole crowd support you, it's the biggest day in my life. Thank you.
Question for Islam. With a win this weekend, you tie the longest UFC win streak and become double champ. After this fight, should you be considered the greatest of all time?
Oh, I don't know, man. I'm not thinking about this right now. I'm thinking about the belt, and I know I spent all my life for just be champion, you know. And now it's I close to the dream right now.
Question for Jack. Jack, Islam has laughed off the role of Volk and Craig Jones in your camp. How important was having Volk and Craig in the team, and is he underestimating your wrestling?
Yeah, it's good to have 2 Australians. I'm going to bring this belt back home to Australia, no doubt. And yeah, 2 legends of martial arts in Australia. We'll see how it goes.
And just last one for Islam. This is the 3rd time in your career that you're facing an Australian. What's your final message to Australian fans back home?
Australia, it's a good place. I was there, I like it, and now it's a 3-0. I will make 4.
the build up to this fight, a lot of people have been talking about what a win will do for Islam's legacy. What will a win over Islam do for your legacy, especially so early into your reign as welterweight champ?
Yeah, obviously Islam's a legend. Big win over him would be a big name on the resume, and it would definitely put me up there on the pound-for-pound list.
Thank you.
Nico Pajarillo from Fox Sports in Australia. This one for Jack Della Maddalena. Jack, tell me a little bit about the strength of Perth MMA currently. You've got yourself, the current champion. You've got Cody Haddon on this card. Quillan Salkild coming through, and of course across Australia more broadly, Alexander Volkanovski is champion once again. What do you attribute that to, and how proud are you to represent that?
Yeah, I'm very proud to be Australian, proud to raise the Australian flag. It's I think Australia's very competitive, you know, it has a fighting culture, and that's why we're doing so well. We have 2 champions, and after this weekend, we'll still have 2 champions.
Thanks, Jack.
Hey, question for Islam. Islam, over here. There's been a lot of speculation about you fighting Topuria next. You've said time and time again that you have to come through this fight first, but you're now sitting with a lot of contenders, so I want to ask you, who would you like to defend the title first if you were to win on Saturday?
Man, my job is just beat the people. Who is gonna be next? You can ask Dana.
Question for Weili. Straight ahead, Weili. Right here. This is now the 3rd time you're fighting in Madison Square Garden, so I guess, how does it feel to be back in a city, you know, you've lost and you've also won the belt here?
Hello, New Year. How you doing? I think Madison Square Garden is my lucky place. So I think this time and the new.
Many fans and media think this fight is not only for the flyweight title, but for the label, the greatest female fighter of all time. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so.
Same question for Valentina. Weili seems to think that this fight could determine the greatest female fighter in UFC history. Do you agree with her?
I think it's gonna be a great fight, and definitely I'm gonna put everything that I have, the huge performance, all my experience, speed and power, and I'm here to defend my belt and to be the champion of flyweight division.
Similar question for Dana White. Dana, straight ahead. A lot of fans seem to think this could determine the greatest female fight ever. Do you agree? For Dana.
Hey, what's that?
A lot of fans think the co-main event could determine the greatest female fighter ever. Weili seems to think, though. Valentina's on board. What about you?
Yeah. When you talk about a true super fight, you have 2 champions in 2 different weight classes. Number 1 versus number 2, pound for pound. It doesn't get any better than that.
Mira, llegamos un poco más temprano acá y se veía una gran cantidad de ecuatorianos acá. ¿Cómo te sientes de estar con toda la gente a tu lado aportando?
Muy feliz, gracias a todos por venir. Ya saben, ecuatorianos, a demostrar esa rechera el día sábado. Nos vemos el sábado a darle con todo. Y pues nada, muy contentos de que todos estén aquí.
And finally, for Sean Brady, you know, on Media Day, you seemed pretty excited that there were a lot of Ecuadorian fans that were going to be in attendance. So what do you think of his reception? Because you are essentially fighting in your backyard in New York.
Yeah, they got a big soccer game or something. There's a bunch of people here, but I'm from Philly. I'm an hour and 15 minutes up the road, so all the real ones will be here Saturday night showing out for the East Coast boy. Philly, East Coast, let's go.
Question for Leon Edwards. Leon, coming into this fight, Carlos Prates has questioned your heart, your determination. Do you feel you're going to have to show that in this fight and prove him wrong, or are you expecting a dominant performance?
I'm going in to dominate. I feel like Carlos has fought no one yet of my caliber. And Saturday night, you'll see that.
And for Carlos, you predicted a knockout in this fight. Leon Edwards has never been knocked out. Why are you going to be the first to do it?
I'm really good about to knock the peoples for the first round, for the first time on the UFC. You know, when I fought Li Jingliang, he never lost by knockout. And I come there and I knock him out. With Jeff New, the same. And Saturday night, I'm gonna knock him out and get my title shot.
Carlos, you said all week that basically if you get a win and a good win, you deserve the title shot. Since there's so many contenders here and a champion, why are you the interesting guy that deserves a title shot if you get a win on Saturday?
Pô, meu total respeito por esses caras que estão aqui, mas isso aqui é entretenimento, as pessoas pagam ingresso, eles pagam ticket, pay-per-view, pra ver sangue, pra ver nocaute, o tipo de entretenimento que eu trago. Eu venho no octógono, eu não fico tentando agarrar alguém por 25 minutos. Eu luto, eu dou show, então acho que por causa disso, acho que eu vou ser o próximo da fila. Eu trago entretenimento que as pessoas gostam.
And winning on Saturday with that knockout, getting that title shot that you so want and deserve. Who do you prefer, JDM or Islam, and why?
Eu tô pronto pra qualquer um dos dois, mas acho que o Islam ia ser diferente porque ele ia ser duplo campeão, o legado dele é maior e com certeza ganhar de um cara que é duplo campeão seria muito mais gratificante.
Trajiste toda la gente de Ecuador, está lleno de ecuatorianos, sos el orgullo de ellos, pero te adoptó México, te mejoró y ahora tenés el apoyo de un continente entero. Te quiere toda Latinoamérica. ¿Sentís ese cariño?
Sí, por mucho. Yo siento que hemos demostrado los ecuatorianos el potencial que tenemos. El presidente se dio cuenta en el Contender Series con el último ecuatoriano que entró a UFC. Demostró todo el corazón, lo estamos haciendo muy bien. Vienen más ecuatorianos atrás, así que hay que esperar que nos den más oportunidades nada más.
And to Valentina, it's the same thing. She has the support of the whole continent, especially from Peru. You already were the main event in Uruguay. UFC already went to Uruguay, to Brazil, to Argentina, to Chile. Would you like to, in the future, to be the main event in Perú?
Sí, claro que sí, me encantaría si el evento va a pasar en Perú porque yo he vivido 8 años en Latinoamérica, viajé tanto por toda Latinoamérica visitando Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina, Colombia, Brasil y me encanta estar allá, compartir la cultura de Latinoamérica porque la gente son muy cálidas, muy buenas, la cultura me encanta y siempre estoy llevando en mi corazón una parte de Perú y de toda Latinoamérica. Por eso yo sí siempre quiero regresar y ojalá en el futuro voy a tener una oportunidad de pelear en Latinoamérica en cualquier país.
Dan, any plans to go to Perú or Ecuador?
We're going everywhere.
Michael, ¿qué tal? Bueno, Sean Brady había mencionado que tú eras la única opción que le habían dado. ¿Tú crees que después del sábado vas a seguir pensando que tú eras el último recurso?
Pues él también lo dijo, los peleadores pelean, yo dije lo mismo, entonces yo también no tenía con quién más pelear, ya venía también ganándole a mis rivales, así que él también era la única opción. Y pues lo único que le dije es que estuviera listo y yo estoy listo ya hace casi 2 meses antes de esta pelea. Él aceptó hasta la 4ª semana, no me importó, yo le dije que estaba listo igual y pues aquí estamos ya.
Y bueno, la última de mi parte, también tienes al lado tuyo alguien que te quiere quitar esa opción por el título. ¿Qué le puedes decir a Carlos Prates?
Aquí no somos amigos, somos rivales todos, vinimos por una sola cosa que es ese cinturón y pues es lo que estamos buscando, ¿no? Cada quien viene buscándoselo a su manera y ese cinturón yo creo que la persona que le ponga más corazón y más huevos se lo va a llevar.
Michael Morales, estás en una cartelera con 6 de los top welter. ¿Qué hace que tú seas el mejor o que seas diferente para poder ser ese contendiente?
Soy latino, soy de Ecuador, represento a Latinoamérica en general. Yo creo que el ecuatoriano es el más arrecho, la gente lo está viendo, la gente lo está gozando y pues yo lo he demostrado en la jaula. No me echo para atrás en una pelea y yo creo que es eso. La rechera que tengo es muy diferente a la de los demás.
Question in English for Carlos Prates. What excites you the most for this fight? To prove to test your striking levels with another high striking level, or make another big statement as the one that you had against Geoff Neal on the last fight?
Of course, most exciting part of my game is striking. You know, I can't wait to step in the octagon 15 November, show everybody a really good knockout. But I'm training hard. I'm BJJ black belt. I train hard. I train wrestling. So I'm ready for everything. I'm ready to wrestling. I'm ready to do a BJJ. I'm ready to striking. I'm ready for everything.
Go ahead, sir.
Question for Leon to your left down here. Carlos has been very vocal in believing that your best days are behind you. He says that you're a quitter. Do you think that he's underestimating you and thinking that you're over the hill?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like Saturday night I'll remind me who I am and I'll put him away.
Yes, ma'am.
Leon Edwards, I'm sure you heard what Carlos Prates had to say about you yesterday, calling you a quitter. Do you think he actually earned his spot, earned this matchup with you fighting tough opponents, or is just about his hype?
Just about his hype. He ain't done nothing at all in the sport. So, like I said, Saturday night I get to prove my case.
Jack, we saw against Bilal you were able to block or majority of his takedowns. Are you going to be able to do the same against Islam?
Yep, absolutely.
All night?
Full 25 minutes.
And Islam, if you have both belts at the end of the night, what are you doing to celebrate first order of business?
Well, maybe all of you guys can come to Dagestan and we celebrate together. For 2-3 years.
Go ahead, sir.
Dana, this one's for you. I was just at the Prince Street Pizza and had your pizza. After everybody finishes their fight this Saturday, will you be giving out pizzas to all the fight card up here?
Sure. Why not? Yeah. Hey, New York, you're always fun. We're going to rip this stuff out of here and do some face-offs, and we'll see you at the weigh-ins. Thanks.